105 North Avenue 52.
Prepare to be fucked by the long dick of the law.
This isn't happening. Everyone look away, please. Nothing to see here.
You can't break those cuffs.
Make him away, Ty.
Welcome to Thought Cops, the only podcast where every week we police the mean streets of the internet because, hey, somebody's got to do it. And then we let you be the judge. We let you be the jury. We let you be the executioner, too, in the court of public opinion. Coming to you live from Neo Chicago. I am Officer Kevin.
And I'm John Melendez.
Hey, it's me, Brandon Kirkman. Do I introduce myself yet? Is this too soon?
No, it's okay. We can do that. Let's just say we got the returning champ in the house, Brandon Kirkman.
Brandon.
Welcome back.
Hey, it's the scene from The Joker.
Don't worry, I got it. This is off to a great start.
Off to a
Yeah, Kevin coming in with that drunk stepdad energy.
Let's just give a thank you to our guest from last week, Charles Carroll. Thank you, Charles. What a force of nature that man was. Thank you, Charles.
I got a comment on our website. For those of you who don't know, you can go to thoughtcopspodcast.com and you can leave comments at the bottom.
Yeah, there's websites besides Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. I swear to God.
You can go to real websites and interact with real people that are us. And one guy was commenting on Charles's appearance. His name is Ass, and his email address is fake@notreal.org. He says, next time you guys have a first, maybe sure he's not on cocaine or meth.
Cocaine.
Okay.
And then Killa responded to him and said, shut up, Heilig.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, you could say we're starting our own social network.
We really are.
Nice.
ThoughtCopsPodcast.com, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, have you ever thought about dropping just making it Thought Cops?
It is, yeah. ThoughtCopsPodcast.com.
Oh, then add the back.
Oh, add the back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's just put it in the middle.
It's less
Thought
clean.
the Cops.
Thought the Cops.
So hopefully one day we'll purchase ThoughtCops.com. But
also, I'm going to get right into it a little bit. Beef before potatoes.
Yeah.
This is old news. But I just want to say, if you can all... I'm not a fan of targeted harassment, but if you can at least politely ask the man who is holding onto the handle at Thought Cops to please surrender that, because we would like it.
Maybe he forgot his password and he just doesn't know how to get back in.
Well,
probably too busy out there banging it out.
I think so.
I mean,
if you have a handle that cool, man, you just slinging it out there.
I'd be fucking drowning in it. Drowning in it,
Jerry. Should we point out the way that me and you and everyone's dressed for this episode?
Yes,
we should. Yes. There's so much to get to this episode.
You know
Top
what?
heavy.
Podcasting is normally an audio medium, but we do take a picture for each episode. Folks, go follow us on social media at Real Thought Cops because, well, guess what? We can't have the regular one because somebody's sitting on it. And this week, this episode should be coming out. This is our Halloween spooktacular. That's Halloween language for spectacular. And currently, I am dressed as my own OC, that is short for original character.
Nice.
I am Bloodface.
It's very good.
Also known as Kevin the Hedgehog.
Original content, do not steal.
You got a couple OCs.
I do. I have Bloodface. I have Blood Boy. That's when instead of just doing my face in blood, I do my whole body in blood. But usually when I go to Halloween parties like that, nobody wants to touch me and I can't bump against the walls.
Yeah.
And everyone keeps thinking you're just a used tampon.
That too. Or like somebody thought I was like a jogger who got hit by a car, which is
that's pretty good actually.
One time I went as a Christmas suicide for Halloween. I had a noose made of Christmas lights and a Santa Claus hat, and somebody's like, "Hey, my grandma killed herself on Halloween." I'm like,
were you like, what? Pretty cool grandma?
I was like, really? And she's
Badass.
like, no. I'm like, I see.
You also have that.
It's not actually a little flirty.
Well, I guess I fucked that one up.
Yeah.
Misread the room.
Yeah.
You have another. What's your one character? The guy or something?
Oh no, that was the Great Lebowski. He is separate from the Big Lebowski. He is a pair of cut-off jean shorts, a Hawaiian shirt, and a Hawaiian hat, along with a long wig. Speaking of long wigs, Grant, could you please explain for the listeners at home how you're dressed?
I'm dressed as a very pretty lady.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm Taylor Swift.
Ooh la la.
I'm dressed as Taylor Swift right now.
You should post a video on YouTube about you drinking Diet Coke and how it's your favorite.
Is that a thing she does?
Yeah.
I seriously have no idea.
Her advertisement online is the fakest thing you've ever seen from any person ever. It's terrible. I hate it so much.
I can't imagine that coming from a pop star celebrity.
Isn't that crazy?
You should add another layer to it and just wear a 4chan t-shirt.
Ooh, nice.
That's a good fucking idea.
Hey, when are they
where I could get one that
when are they
fast,
going to get a 5chan? You know what I'm talking? Hey,
well, that's coming soon from the MCU.
Oh, thank you.
And Brandon?
Oh, I'm dressed as the left skeleton from David S. Pumpkin Sketch. Specifically the left one.
The left one.
So I have the white wig on. I'm in skeleton makeup. Yes, I know, white face. And then I'm in a skeleton costume.
Canceled.
Yeah, please don't take a picture. This is getting too early, but I guess we could talk about this a little bit. How did so many people have blackface pictures of themselves? Like, it's been a shocking year for that.
Man.
Yeah.
Like, even like when I was a kid in the 90s, I'm like, this probably isn't good to do. And then I didn't do it. And I even thought to myself, why would you want to do it? There's a lot of checks that really were never checked off. So that's why I'd like us all to put on blackface today.
This Halloween.
Yeah. No, don't. Please stop.
We wouldn't recommend it because those pictures will haunt you for life.
Oh, spooky. We should have like a sound of somebody getting stabbed and like a lightning strike for like every 5 seconds put in this episode.
Zwick, do your magic.
Zwick, I want you to make this as spoopy as possible.
Oh, no. Oh boy.
It's spoiler alert there. Brandon, so since you're here and since this might be some listeners' first time, listening to you, tell us about yourself. What do you do? What are your do you like long walks on the beach? Is that your thing?
No.
What's your podcast that you do? You do a podcast.
I do Podzooky. I'm a Chicago comedian. I have a podcast. I'll fucking just make you laugh, have a good time. Podzooky is a podcast I do with Martin Felshman, who's been a guest on here, and maybe Luke Flip, who one day, who knows?
One day.
We watch originally kaiju movies and Godzilla movies, but now we've just started watching anything, and we'll make an argument why it's a kaiju film. Like, we watched The Pest starring John Leguizamo, and then we argued that John Leguizamo's acting career is a kaiju, which we all agreed on. That movie had way more Dookie in it than I thought it was going to have. It's a really fun, good time. We make our guests lick 9-volt batteries.
Yep. So. I've been on the show before. It was a good time. I got to lick a battery, and I kind of liked it.
Yeah, it feels good. And then this little Grant guy is going to be up here soon.
That's
I'm
right.
Going to be on there next week.
So you'll be hearing that very soon.
And then I also do a lot of comedy in Chicago. I run a show that's every third Thursday at Bones Round Cafe at 9 p.m. Called Slide Into Your DMs. We just had Kevin on. Yep. It was a really great night. Really
it was a blast.
It was like legitimately all around great sets. And when you do comedy long enough, you'll see somebody on Facebook post like, everybody crushed it, everybody killed it, and like one guy did good and the rest were okay, but like that night everybody did kill it and crush it and stamp it. So.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know this before, but apparently wearing vampire teeth actually improves my comedic abilities.
Yeah.
So
we do a lot of weird shit on that. I should explain. It's a D&D themed comedy show, so we have the comedian roll a giant D20 at the beginning of their set, and depending on what it lands on and other factors, we'll have weird things come up. So he got cursed by a vampire, so he had to wear vampire teeth in his whole set until he made somebody laugh.
Do you think that like you would do that just doing a normal set, just pop in a pair of vampire teeth and just try?
I had a show a couple days later. I'm like, I kind of want to hold on to these.
Yeah, they're fun. It's just they're so gross. They're just like a saliva conduit. Like, just gets all in there.
I think the best gimmick though was the headliner for the night rolled the dice and got the candy bow.
The candy crossbow.
The candy crossbow where. like I said, friend of the show, Martin Felshman, just got a crossbow and was shooting candy bars at her while she had a shield with a mic attached to it, just telling comedy, and was ricocheting fucking candy off her
It gets
shield.
really fun. People have really good reactions, I've realized, when they're doing comedy of just knocking it off perfectly. We also put eye goggles on them because we do care about our performers. Not enough to not shoot candy at them, but enough to protect them from what we do.
What do you need? A safe space?
There is no safe space. Welcome to the shock zone.
Physical safe space.
Oh boy. Also, since I came here dressed as a skeleton, I thought I should talk about this.
Yes, this is great.
A gentleman crossed the street and said, "Can I take your picture?" And I was like, "Okay, sure." He took a picture. I threw up some gang signs. This is really cool. And then I was like,
We're in Chicago.
Yeah. How come you're taking my picture? And he's like, I really like Halloween. And then he walked off into the night.
Not that he knew what your costume was,
Yeah, he had
or
no
anything
clue.
like that. He just big fan. Halloween stan.
Walking as a giant skeleton from David S. Pumpkins, wearing the Drive jacket too, because I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, that's an important layer you didn't mention. You have the scorpion jacket from the movie Drive.
Because I'm two things that are dead. And reference too much.
Yeah.
You and another. Oh yeah, the homeless guy.
Oh, and then the homeless guy also asked me for change. And I told him, sorry, I'm all skin and bones. So I'm going to hell. I'm going straight there, buddy. It was a good joke. He didn't laugh, and I think he hates me. And he's at the corner of your house. I'll probably see him when I leave here.
Yeah, locking eyes with him out the window.
Grab one of these green squirt guns on the way out. Make sure to protect yourself.
It's true. He doesn't like getting wet.
So we got a little bit of show news. We're on this app, Stitcher. Heard of it much?
Oh my goodness, that's where you can, if you get Stitcher Premium, watch all of the Super Ego episodes.
And apparently you can listen to every Thought Cops episode for free.
I think some of them are missing, but maybe some of them are back up now. I don't know.
Dude, what the fuck?
Fucking technology, man. That's going to be my 2 minutes of hate this week. Technology.
Well,
bad.
It is that, hey, you know what? It is that time. So 2 minutes of hate. This is where we like to blanket punish all these irritating, annoying, dreadfully awful things that we see on the internet every day. We wake up. Hey, Brandon, is the first thing you do before you get out of bed look at your fucking phone?
No, I look my beautiful wife in the eyes and I give her a kiss.
You're gay.
Also, I don't do that for real. She would hate that so much. That would be a terror.
So instead, are you you immediately open Facebook and see what me and Grant posted just to make sure you give it a like? But no,
Thank you.
Actually, I do sadly do that. I do look at my phone and just go around and see, what are my friends up to? And then
I do that too. But that hasn't been till somewhat recently, to be honest. I remember I used to make a point not to do that, but now I do it, and I'm sadder.
Yeah.
Anyway, that wasn't what I was going to get to. I was going to get to the point that
2 minutes of sad.
I was going to get to the point that we're addicted to these things.
Oh, don't get me started. I'm going to say that 10 times this episode.
So anyway, this is where we like to blanket punish the stuff that we see all the time because we can't get enough of this stuff.
Right.
So my 2 minutes of hate this week is the fucking candy corn pizza. Every Halloween we've done the show, because we've been doing the show for almost 3 years now. How about that?
Oh, God, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah. Well,
I hope you put one of those lightning strikes in sound effect right after you said that.
No, but the candy corn pizza every fucking Halloween. I don't know. This pops up at some point on Twitter, any social media, where they're like, "Would you eat this pizza?" And it shows the before picture where it's a frozen pizza scattered with candy corn on top, and then it shows the afterwards baked, and the candy corn is melted all over the cheese and the crust. And it's like, "Would you eat this pizza?" And everybody's like, "Ew, no!"
The first time we saw this, Asterios was on, and he was like, "I'll eat this pizza with you guys live."
That'd be
Remember?
cool.
That's what happened.
He loves a good gimmick.
He does.
That's also a good
I
impression.
love a good gimmick too. Thank you. You
Yeah.
just yell. That's all you do. That's
Check
it.
out the Thought Cops live show. You can.
Yeah.
We should have eaten the fucking candy corn pizza. Just kidding. That's a
too
terrible
late.
idea.
That was August.
Yeah, that's an awful idea.
I don't even worry about the flavor. I think it's more of the consistency and the texture, because I wouldn't it just be shellacked on the top, just this thick ass hard layer that you
I would
bite
think so.
through?
Yeah. Let me just ask you guys this. Okay, pizza aside, what do you guys feel about candy corn?
I like candy corn. It's so weird that people are like really hard against it because
I don't get that. I love candy corn. I love the autumn mix where it's a mix of candy corn, chocolate candy corn, and those like thick little pumpkin things. Those like marshmallow.
Oh yeah, those fucking rule.
They are incredible.
Yeah. Here's my take on candy corn. I don't understand why anybody would shut the fuck up. I don't understand why anyone would like vehemently hate like anything. And I realize
the point
this
of
is
the
the wrong
show.
segment.
I was about to say this,
but I can't.
Buddy?
Like people that are like, I hate candy. It's like just don't eat it. Like what the fuck is your problem?
So what you're trying to say is let people enjoy things.
Let people enjoy things, but also at the same time, though, I will say I don't like care for it. It's fine. It's not good. Nothing makes me happy is what I'm trying to
Man, I'm just laughing about how we just
nothing
oscillate.
Makes me mad, but nothing makes me.
We just oscillate between I hate everything and be quiet and let people enjoy things on the show. Just like we stand for nothing and we'll die for nothing.
Yes.
We're putting the enjoy into incel.
Yeah. And we will not be divided.
Well, we should. Man, we should start the class war tonight, I feel like.
Yeah.
I want to kill rich people so bad.
I thought that one guy, he who shall not be named, made it look pretty cool.
Voldemort?
In that movie that came out recently.
Voldemort?
No, not Voldemort. No.
Don't fucking say that name either.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, are you talking about the dun-na-na-na, hey, dun-na-na-na, the worst song choice ever?
We're going to have to pay him royalties.
Yeah.
Stop.
I shouldn't interrupt the 2 minutes of hate, especially because we haven't given
That's what this show is about, is interrupting.
But
legitimate
people
thoughts.
have different feelings about the Joker film. I've seen it. That is honestly the worst music choice I've ever seen for like a scene.
It was kind of
hold on,
weird.
Grant. We cannot discuss this yet because
Yeah.
Because people who donate to our Patreon at patreon.com/thoughtcops will get access to our free bonus. Wait, it's not free. It's free. It's free after you
free
pay
with
for
money.
it.
Yeah.
It's free at only $2 a month or more.
It's Fire Bros. We should announce this because
speaking of which, yes.
Good God, this episode is a mess.
I'm sorry.
This is like that movie Memento where they shot it forwards and then they edited it backwards.
I have a tattoo on my fucking tricep that just says "Discuss the plugs."
Remember Patreon episode.
So yeah, we have a Patreon episode coming out very soon. Let's get this right off the bat. Patreon.com/thoughtcops. We got our spin-off
This is like
show.
the middle of the bat.
This is the thick meaty shaft of the bat, where we got a spin-off show, Fire Bros. We review different media and decide whether or not it is safe for public consumption or not, because who better than us? And hey, we got a special guest in the most recent episode, great friend of the show, Nico, for our anime spectacular. We reviewed 4 anime
spooktacular.
Ooh. Sure.
Well, yeah, loose fit, but.
So we reviewed Golden Boy.
Oh, Golden Boy's great.
The live action Battle Angel Alita.
Ooh.
Made in Abyss.
Yeah.
And the movie Colorful. So check that out. And it's one of the more, spoiler alert, divisive episodes.
Whoa.
So.
And just a reminder, we have been timestamping all of the episodes. So if you go to Patreon and you look at it and you go, I haven't seen the movie Colorful, maybe I want to watch it, maybe I don't, just like skip that part of the episode. Just scroll to 38 minutes or whatever.
Or listen to the whole thing. Get your money's worth.
People should watch Golden Boy because it's the funniest show ever made about the horniest person ever alive. That is the plot. That is it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love it so much.
And we discussed that, like I said, with our friend Nico. And we are contractually obligated not to discuss the movie Joker until we discuss it on the next episode, which we'll be recording pretty soon. Let's not discuss all of those yet. But
so speaking of which, candy corn pizza.
Candy corn pizza. Also, you need to solve who murdered your wife. We'll get there eventually.
Oh boy. So candy corn pizza. If it's the year 2019 and you're still posting about the candy corn pizza, you have to eat it.
I guess.
Bitch.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have to eat it, and they should have to, I don't know,
shove it up their ass.
shove it. I feel like eating it is so obvious.
What if they have to eat it with their dad?
Yeah. Eat it with your dad. And he's old. He's not going to understand this kind of thing. He's going to be like, why are we eating candy
Well, it
on
depends
pizza?
on if your dad's alive or not. The punishment becomes much worse depending on the situation.
God.
Because if he's not alive, you got to dig that up.
Yeah.
And you got to put that in that mouth.
Yeah. Make a little puppet out of your dad's skull. Like, oh, thanks for bringing me back, son. I can't wait to eat the candy corn pizza.
This is too spooky for me.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can handle this episode.
Anyway, that's the end of mine. And that's also the end of my self-promotion. So,
all right.
Go ahead, Grant or Brandon or
Brandon,
whoever wants to go.
I like closing.
Yeah, my 2 minutes of hate this week is a very specific one to me, but for some reason, I really hate cartoon characters and anime characters giving positive affirmations on Twitter. Like, it's a picture of, like, Lisa Simpson pointing at a board intensely says that your feelings are valid.
And they're not. We all know they're not.
Well,
Yeah.
also, like, any feelings valid? Like, a dog told me I should murder. Is that valid then? That's right. I just fucking got your ass, internet.
That word is so overused. Valid.
You know what? It is because everybody wants to feel valid, but how could everybody be valid if this world is the one that we live in? Think
it
about
also
that.
feels sometimes insulting when people are like, "You're valid," and it's just like,
it's people
who the fuck are you to tell me whether or not I'm validated?
Oh, he's like, oh, thanks for the fucking jurisdiction.
Yeah,
Specifically, it's people who don't know what emotional labor is, but force it upon others at all time with any place they go.
I too have read the Emotional Labor Manifesto.
It's pretty great.
Smiley Marks.
Yeah. Oh, here's another great one. If you enjoyed the time you wasted, then it is not time wasted. It's a dog saying it, a little cartoon doggo.
Oh, wow.
Which you have saved to your phone.
Yeah. Do you know how many hours I've wasted jerking off in my life?
I could only imagine.
Ballpark it.
So many hours.
Yeah.
Did I enjoy it? Yes. Was it worth my time? Absolutely not. So, you know what, dog? Take this and fucking shove it.
There's the other one with Kirby standing in front of a chalkboard and he's pointing at something where it's like, don't forget to drink water and have
I like that our generation is obsessed with staying hydrated, which is one of the most basic concepts of all time.
Yeah, that is so fucking weird. I think it's all because of that fucking Johnny Sun guy.
Yeah.
You guys know
I
that?
don't know. I don't want to know.
Jomny Sun.
I'm going to say this, though. The picture of Kirby pointing at board that says, I'm baby. That's pretty great. I do like that one.
Yeah, but then it's like, there's no lesson to be learned. It's just...
Yeah, there is. I'm baby.
It's just pure Dadaism. It's just pure abstract.
It's fucking just art brute going hard at it, man. My punishment, simple. Cartoon characters, you know what they should be saying? They should be bad boys. You know what every character should be pointing to? It should say, eat my shorts.
Yeah.
And then if not that, it should be a drawing of your dad's penis.
Eat my penis.
That's a pretty good one.
Eat my dad's cock.
Eat my asshole.
What is this, Bart Millennial? Got him.
No, speaking of getting them, I'll start this 2 minutes of hate with a story. Okay. This Kevin's looking at my phone ominously because I think he can see what's on it.
I'm nodding and smiling. What the hell are you talking about?
So
It's just a recap of every Family Guy episode.
Yeah. Everyone check out Family Guy. So I'm scrolling through Twitter.
Now on TBS, very funny.
And I'm scrolling through Twitter and I see one of my favorite accounts at Hillary Clinton. She's tweeting out.
That's weird. You didn't say at Drill, so okay, I guess you can keep going.
Drill runs the Hillary Clinton account. She tweets this thing out that I don't know if this is real or not, but it's like a memo from JFK, and I'm not going to read it, but it's fucking stupid. She goes, found in the archives, ... And he's like, dear Premier Khrushchev, blah, blah, blah. Just fill in the blanks. It doesn't fucking matter. And this other account that I follow, this guy's Sean, and he's a skull with sunglasses.
Like him all.
I know that.
Yeah.
Likes my
He's
tweets.
got some pretty good videos, and he's got some pretty good tweets. And he responds to Hillary Clinton. He says, Pokemon Go away, which was good. That's a good tweet. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Someone underneath...
did he get ratioed?
He got ratioed.
Oh,
he got
no.
No, he didn't get ratioed, but like the top comment on here is, dude, I like you, and I've found your videos to be very insightful and well thought out. But these poorly conceived replies are making it hard to sustain that sentiment. She doesn't have to go anywhere. She's free to speak like anyone else in this country. And
Nice.
and
that's a wrap.
and someone responds with, I mean, he's free to speak too. That includes Pokemon puns. And she
So at one point does this get racist?
she didn't understand that, like, hey, one, it was a joke. and 2, like, fucking stop taking yourself seriously. And so my whole 2 minutes I hate.
And also drink water.
Drink some more water.
Also,
stay hydrated.
Baby.
It's good for your fucking IQ. But the whole point being, like, this concept of freedom of speech that everybody has. Everyone, freedom of speech. I'm free to speak. I can speak. I can do whatever I want and say whatever I want. I got the freedom to. And then someone's like, hey, I don't like what you said. And you're like, stop trying to shut me down.
Yeah, it's the simplest thing. If people don't realize that it's not freedom of speech, you just don't want to have consequences for your actions and what you say. Like,
and just like that, yeah, I mean, in the fact that someone responding to you is their own freedom of speech. Like, there you go.
Yeah, you should be happy. It's celebration, you know, like
it's the marketplace of ideas.
Yeah, you know, it's what Zuckerberg's been talking about. Good old Shark Eyes Berg. Yeah, it's
that thing of like, I think this, and someone's like, well, I don't agree with you, and they're like, stop trying to stifle my debate, and it's just like, dude, shut the fuck. Everybody fucking does this. Mm-hmm. It's fucking obnoxious. Lakember in the chat says Pokemon go to hell.
Oh, that's rude.
And I think that's a good punishment. I think Pokemon go to hell, Hillary Clinton. You get your free speech taken away, and you don't even die. Just a hole opens up in the floor, and you just...
Do you guys think they have Pokemon Go in heaven?
I hope not.
Boy,
no,
I hope
it's
so.
Harry Potter's Wizarding World up in heaven. Whatever that stupid knockoff
And then
is.
in hell, they have the Garfield knockoff.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure...
Garfield eats, right?
I'm pretty sure only Asterios played.
I think it's called Garf and That Puss.
Gross.
Thank you.
Garfield Go? Is that what it's really... Ionet Runner says Garfield Go.
But
And I
it's
guess
in,
he would
in
know,
the Garfield
you know?
Eats app, right? Or is it its
Also,
own app?
how could anyone get upset at Pokemon Go to the polls, which is the funniest thing any human being's ever said? We have to respect that.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious, and he made like a solidly good joke.
Yeah.
Pokemon go away.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, man.
Could teach a class at Second City on that one.
Sean, please come on Thought Cops.
Please do.
I like your accent.
Where's he from?
I don't know.
South Africa?
Yeah,
Nice.
I think.
Probably supported apartheid.
Sean, you're canceled.
So, yeah, that's right. Just got your ass.
Speaking of being canceled,
If you haven't listened to Thought Cops before, every week we investigate the internet's outrage-inducing news stories, and then we sentence each perpetrator to a cruel and very often unusual punishment.
oh,
You know, this like red...
Gabagool.
I got this like red fake blood on my face, and it's like my face feels stiff because it's been hardening on my face. I used your roommate's blow dryer to dry it off of my face, and now it's like my cheeks are kind of like, you know, I can't stop smiling.
You got motherfucking Mandy Kevin over here.
gonna start
Yeah,
laughing.
Oh shit, you actually do look like Mandy. I just realized.
I look like Mandy's boyfriend.
Oh, nice.
Whatever the hell his name was, I don't remember. Character
Nicolas
played by
Cage.
Yeah, I
Nicolas
forgot.
Cage's character.
Definitely my favorite movie last year.
Yeah, that
hands
movie
down.
fucking rules.
It's so good. We should just be watching Mandy instead of doing this.
We should just review that for Fire Bros.
Honestly, should. It is.
Do we already do that?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Man, I gotta stop getting all these tangents. I'm sorry.
that's the point of the show. We
I mean,
use
it's not the point of the show,
we
but it's
use this-
loud.
We use this as a guise to just like talk and hang out with cool people.
Yeah.
and it's like, what do you want to talk about?
I hope that cool person arrives here eventually.
You see this in the news.
Yeah.
You see this? Have you heard this?
So it's called Garfield Go, AR Treasure Hunt.
The real treasure is Garfield, though. America's treasure.
So if I recall correctly, you can like catch characters from Garfield, of which there are at most 5.
What about U.S. Acres?
I don't believe they're even in there.
What a wasted
I
property.
know, right?
What about Garfield's 9 Lives?
What's that?
It's a collection of short stories where Garfield's been reimagined into 9 different worlds.
I don't think I ever read that one.
All right. Well, speaking of Garfield Go, the video game.
Why do we know so about much Garfield?
Let's talk about some video game stuff. This article came out, and it's a clear attack on gamers and gamer Americans
Yeah.
such as us.
I wish you would stop pretending you're not a fucking gamer. Like some of these most recent
don't.
episodes, you're like, I'm not really a gamer. I've gamed once or twice. And it's like, dude,
Well, yeah.
You can answer that. Well, we know the test. Grant, have you had sex before?
A lady doesn't say.
Okay, well, until we confirm or deny, we can't confirm if you're a gamer or not.
okay, gamers don't fuck. All right, sure.
Hey, listen, I've been on the internet. They don't fuck. I know.
Well, speaking of being on the internet, so this fucking idiot, this soft brain idiot, I dare not even say his name. It's like saying Voldemort's
Voldemort?
name.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. He wrote this.
Joker.
He says, Don't play the goose game. It's an article that's on The Atlantic. He says, Untitled Goose Game is fun. The problem is all games are also work.
We should review the Goose Game for Fire Bros.
I haven't played it. We should stop.
I'll buy it.
We should. Okay.
Yeah, it's a honking good time.
And if you want to I'm going to... Never mind. You know.
Let's talk about the topic at hand.
Folks, you know what to do. Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, he wrote this article and he just like deconstructs the idea of like doing things in games, I guess. And people are just like, hey, this is a fucking dumb argument. Have you guys seen this? Did you read this article?
No, I just the title says you shouldn't play the goose game means this guy already fucking sucks. So,
yeah,
like it's simple as that.
Well, it's as simple as that, but it goes deeper because as people pointed out, this guy, I'll go ahead and dox him because
also it's from the Atlantic, so like
it's from the Atlantic, and this guy makes more money than me. So his name is Ian Bogost.
Oh my god,
he's a ghost.
Oh! Put a lightning sound in. Thank you.
So Ian Bogost, he keeps doing this. He can never go far enough. So someone pointed out that if you go to his if you go through like his history of stuff that he's written, one, video games are better without characters. The real legacy of SimCity is it's an attempt and a failure to make complex systems the protagonists.
Also, isn't the fifth character New York in SimCity?
Well, but
I love a movie where New York is the character.
Right, yeah, thank you.
You ever watch Spider-Man and you're just like, New York's a great character in Spider-Man. He writes another one.
My favorite, though, is Escape from LA, because New York's the real fifth character in that one.
Yeah. He writes another one. Video games are better without stories. Film, television, and literature all tell them better. So why are games still obsessed with narrative? He writes another one. Oh, don't play the goose game. That's this one.
Does he have another one?
No, it's those three. But he keeps just saying, oh, the video games are better without blank. And it's just like, so at what point are you just writing the same article and you just put a new thing on the title?
Yeah, I mean, if the Atlantic keeps paying him, I'd do that shit. I'll show that out. Give me a buck or two.
Well, people are upset because they like this goose game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a honking good time. I don't know how many times I have to say that.
Have you played it?
I haven't. I've played it for about 15 minutes, enough to know that I love it, but I haven't bought it yet. So
okay.
I'm gonna.
And don't get me started.
Oh, don't get me started. You know what I've been playing recently, though?
Don't get anyone. What
is Blasphemous? It is the fucking sickest game ever. It's based off a bunch of Goya paintings. Everyone's covered in blood. You rip people's spines out.
We really need to stop making games based on paintings. Games don't need to be based on
Somebody put a Mandy picture in. Oh god, it looks exactly like it.
That was a quote from me when I saw the movie Mandy, and I went to the Discord and I went, "Holy shit! Has anyone seen the movie Mandy yet?"
No, nice.
Because I loved it so much.
Man,
Grant, you're chomping at the bit here, man. What
am I doing?
I'm just here to cause chaos, I think, at this point. I'll throw like one or two sentences of something else you like. I'm like, yes, get further away.
So
that's it. People are upset. They're upset at this Ian Bogost guy.
So
I would be too.
Sometimes, sometimes games don't need stories, but sometimes they do. Sometimes games don't need stories, and sometimes they do. I don't need a story in the game Tetris, but I would like, or I don't need a character in the game Tetris, but I would like a cast of characters in Final Fantasy. It just, not everything has to be the same thing.
Yeah, I agree with
Mr.
that.
Ghost.
He's a mean one.
Mr. Ghost.
I wasn't exactly going for a Grinch angle on that one, but
I don't know.
You could shove that one in there too.
Well, you think about it, and it's like the movie Nightmare Before Christmas. Is that a Halloween movie, or is that a?
Oh, that would have been.
It's actually a Die Hard movie. I hate to be that guy, but think about it.
Well, you are.
Yeah. Oh boy, I'm glad.
So
I'm
what
dead.
do we punish Ian Bogost to?
He has to write an actual fucking article.
we look at him and he can't move because he's a ghost.
Even better, we look at him and he can't move, but as we're looking at him, we sort of like sneak around back beside him and we get the coin that's inside of him and he disappears.
Oh yeah.
Is that only a Mario 64 thing?
Yeah, and I don't believe in any of the other Mario games. No, wait, that's not true. Some games you can hurt the booze and some you can't. Usually they're
just like life, man. In some games you can hurt the booze, and some games the booze hurt you.
Ain't that the truth?
It's beautiful. But yeah, my sense to him is that he has to actually write a fucking article that makes a point, which means he'll be writing articles for the rest of eternity.
Fucking the myth of Ian Bogost.
Oh boy, Spooky.
He just keeps writing articles, and then once he's done writing them, they disappear, and he has to start again.
Oh, man.
It's tough.
It sucks for him.
Oh.
So what are your guys' Halloween's plans?
Jesus.
Recording the podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is as good as it's going to get.
I think I'm going to go see the Lighthouse with former guest Mitch and possibly Martin, too.
Cool.
That sounds like a good idea. When are you going to go see that?
Probably Halloween night.
Oh,
spooky. After I pass out candy to children in the neighborhood and feel really good about my life.
Nice.
So let's talk about... Do you guys have burner accounts?
No.
Yes.
You do?
I do, for sure.
Really?
Like Pornhub accounts we're talking about?
No.
Not just that, but like...
It could be, yeah.
Like, typically, like, do you have like a shitposting account for Twitter that you don't use, like, with your name on it?
No, I do have one that is just for porn on Twitter, though. So
Really?
Yeah.
Like, that you make, or that you just...
No, just for following accounts that like
Viewing,
post porn.
okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of porn on Twitter. I gotta give it to you.
There is.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it's just out there.
I think it's great, to be honest. That's the reason Tumblr dropped off.
Yeah.
Tumblr got killed by porn.
I don't care that it's one of those things where it's like, I'm just surprised to see this is here, just out in the open.
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
Literally out in the open sometimes.
Literally out in the open.
Yeah.
Thinking about sometimes you open that app on the bus.
Ooh.
But yeah, I don't have the effort and the energy to do like a burner account for shit, you know.
Well, somebody does.
Who's that?
Mitt Romney.
Oh, shit.
I
Former 2012 presidential candidate for the Republican Party, Mitt Romney.
That's right. I've heard of shit posting, but I've never heard of Mitt posting.
Oh, got him. Ooh, lightning sound effect. Lightning sound effect. Got it.
One of the first WKUK the Cuck episodes we did, we literally just said like air horn noise and then just edited out that chunk of audio and then edited in air horn noise.
Almost more funny before the editing.
Yeah, we should have done like we should have released both.
Patreon.com/SockHops.
I don't think it's
if you want it.
files.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well.
Maybe.
Anyway, Mitt Romney, or maybe we should be calling him Pierre Delecto. That sounds like a fucking Cumtown character or something.
And also, I gotta give props. It's honestly a pretty great name.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't turn out to be secretly racist in some term I didn't understand. I'm just like, this is great.
We're commenting on the name. We're not defending anything that he says or does.
Yeah, because it's Mitt Romney.
Does he? What does he follow? Porn?
I mean, I gotta say, a little bit less on the nose than Carlos Danger. Was that it?
Who was that? Jonathan Wiener?
Jonathan Wiener. Yes.
He already had a shitposting name.
Yeah, he already had it, man.
Anthony Wiener. Oh boy, I gotta cover up my name. Carlos Danger.
Oh boy, that beautiful boy.
So Mitt Romney. Here's an article by Vanity Fair unmasking Mitt Romney. What does Pierre Delecto really believe?
What does he believe?
I don't know.
What is this character's journey?
I didn't read the article, and I really know nothing else about it.
I just know he has a secret account too. I haven't read anything. I just saw jokes flying on Twitter, and that was good enough for me to understand the situation.
That's pretty much how I interact with the world at this point.
Yeah.
I feel so stupid now. I just realized because I feel like I would read more if I saw people having negative reactions, but when I just saw people making jokes, I'm like, okay, probably it's not that bad. And that's basically my gauge on the world now at this point.
Yep.
So, did he post anything racist? It feels like he did, right?
Probably. He's Mormon or whatever, right? Are they racist?
It sounds like one of those drill ripoff accounts.
I think they stopped being racist in like the 70s, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Mitt Romney just talking
they seem
about
like they could be a cool bunch.
He's like, P is stored in the balls.
Which is ridiculous. We all know P stored in the butt cheeks. That's why your butt's so warm all the time. It's just science.
It's the one tweet that's like Mitt Romney, and he's like, now there's literally no difference between good and bad things. You imbecile. You fucking moron.
If somebody actually said that at the debates, they would probably have my vote.
That'd be. I feel like that's a Mayor Pete sort of thing. No, he's sort of white bready. You know who would say that? Beto. Beto would say that.
Oh, for sure.
Because one, he loves to curse. It's his favorite thing is cursing. And two, he's like a centristy
cool
guy.
Yeah.
Where he's like, there are literally no differences between good and bad things. You fucking moron.
If you lose to Ted Cruz in any type of political election, you should not be able to do anything in society. As simple as that. Literally, like, one of the most unlikable people even on the right side, and you lost to him. And fucking, if you're gonna get on a skateboard, do a flip, dude. You can't just go across the stage with your arms out.
Yeah, but if he would have fallen, if he would have missed the flip and he would have fallen off that board, that's it. Game over. He could never show his face in public again.
I mean, I thought...
Total Shuby move.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, it's... I think for some reason this makes me hate about O'Rourke more than even concerned about Mitt Romney now.
I just want to know who doxed him.
It says at the top, it's actually an author at The Atlantic, which I think if we mention The Atlantic one more time, I think that the staff of The Atlantic appears in this room.
Yeah, and they force you to have opinions about the Infinite Jest, basically.
God damn it.
Yeah.
McKay Coppins.
You know, I do know, I've heard that a lot of celebrities do have burner accounts and stuff. Like, I've heard of Donald Glover goes on 4chan or something. Maybe not 4chan.
Taylor Swift goes on 4chan.
Yeah. Her and a whole bunch of other celebrities. Just to name two.
Who cares? They're fucking normal people. Like, who the fuck cares?
No, they're not. They're fucking gods. They're demigods.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's not funny.
Money and fame makes you a better person. We should all worship and exalt those people.
Yep.
Also, war crimes are cool.
Yep.
Just putting it out there now.
Yep.
I mean, normal crime, pretty cool, but war crime, it's like an extreme version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Brandon, if you and I make out right now, everyone will forget about war crimes.
Okay.
Did you know that?
Yeah. Well, I don't want them to, so that's why I'm not going to.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
You know what?
Wasn't Grant's shitty wig?
Yeah, I brushed my teeth and everything today for you.
I'm sorry, man. I just don't know what I'd tell my wife. I realize it's funny when I say my wife because I am actually married, but it's still coming from a place as a joke of like a character who has fake wife.
Is that why you did it?
Yeah, I think it makes the bit even more funny.
It does. I do get that vibe from you when you say that.
Yeah.
Little ball and chain.
Yeah. Speaking of ball and chains, what do we do to apprehend this criminal, Pierre Delecto?
I think that, what's the worst thing that could happen to a shit poster? He's already been doxxed.
We get him deplatformed.
I feel like it's got to be further than that. He has to just post. I got it. He has to post only about staying hydrated and drinking water.
Oh yeah, I'm baby.
Yeah, and saying like I'm baby.
He has to walk on the Senate floor with a sign that says "I'm baby."
I think he has to change his online name to Pierre Detecto, and then he has to go around with Pikachu solving crimes.
And then Pikachu saying things
deer
like
stalker caps.
Yeah. You are a valid spirit animal.
You're a valid spirit animal. You're a Yas Queen baby that has never done anything wrong. Why ever improve yourself when you can just tell others you have the right to deserve to feel bad all the time?
So yeah.
Yeah, makes you think.
It really does. Speaking of being made to think.
Then I'll pass.
Me too.
So apparently there is a Russian scientist who has started editing genes in the human egg with the goal of altering the deaf genes so that babies will
be able to hear their parents fuck?
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Could be kept awake all night by the sound of their parents' bedboard. So, no.
Give it, Daddy. Give it. Oh, I hate this bit already. I'm stopping there.
So yeah, they're trying to alter this stuff. This is just probably one thing they're trying to whatever. But there is this Niall DeMarco, deaf actor, which is that's what his Twitter bio says. The first thing just says deaf actor.
What's he in?
I don't know. Niall DeMarco, deaf actor, calls it cultural genocide.
I just every week, I feel like we really outdo ourselves with how ill-prepared we are to do any sort of show at all.
Wait, so you're saying there's deaf culture? Because I've never heard about it.
Yeah, Def Jam.
God damn.
Is that what that is?
Oh, God. I totally, right over my head.
Yeah. It's okay.
That's a go homer, Brandon.
I mean, I don't want to be a jerk. Is deaf culture a real thing?
I don't know, I guess.
So here's what I heard and here's what I've understood.
Oh, you heard this?
I've heard this. I've seen this. I've heard this. I don't remember who I've heard it from, but there's certain populations of deaf people that when people do cochlear implants for their infants and stuff and have the videos where it's the infant hears mother for the first time, that'll some percentage of the population of deaf people don't want that video to exist, sort of thing. I mean, maybe because of the stigma, or maybe because they think that it's not really, quote, a disability sort of thing. I don't really know where it's... I just remember hearing that, and I have seen it, and I've heard it, and I've seen it.
Well,
and I don't remember who said it, but I've heard it.
We're safe. It's a podcast.
Yeah.
I that's all I know.
There's ways to transcribe it, actually.
Nobody should do that.
Yeah. No, please don't. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's just let person to person to decide, but also like if you have the option. Oh shit! Now I'm into eugenics. God damn it!
That's what the person was saying too. He's like, "This is eugenics. This is cultural warfare." I mean, this is a complicated issue. I mean, it's like as I'm sure, like somebody who's
as 3 straight white males, I'm pretty sure we can solve it.
Yeah, let's figure this out, gang.
Yeah.
No.
Thought Cops Get Canceled talks in-depth eugenics.
That's how it all ends.
Did I make a bunch of eugenic like jokes?
You did make a bunch of eugenic episodes in your podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually
what it's
the theme,
all about.
right?
Just because eugenics is the funniest thing in the world to me, I think, of just like this idea of making this superhuman, but the fact that we're all going to be dead in 25 years. Hey, good luck, buddy.
Except for the superhumans.
That's true.
It's just going to be able to withstand the heat better.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're trying to I think anybody who is deaf would probably call it an inconvenience.
I will say,
I just heard you getting canceled. That's all. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. I just want people to enjoy Thought Cops, okay? As many people as possible.
Yes, please tell your friends. We need help.
Oh, come on. We're not that desperate.
No, but I am. But you're not. You're over here. You got blood on your face. That's cool. I'm over here. I'm in a Taylor Swift wig, and I got lipstick on.
You gotta shake it off.
Thank you. I gotta shake it off. Anytime you like fuck around with like gene editing and stuff, you get that like weird sort of, Dr. Frankenstein-esque sort of like, should we be doing this? Mm-hmm. Is this too much? Like, at what point? Like, there's never going to be the perfect human. You're always fucked up. If it's not physical, it's like mental, or if it's always mental. Everybody's mentally fucked up. Everybody I know is mentally fucked up. I don't know a single person that's just like, I'm healthy. Nobody is healthy. I know 0 healthy people. And all I'm saying is, like, you can't just edit these fucking numbers on this giant sheet that is the human genome, this, like, giant 4,000-page textbook that is the human genome. You can't, like, edit that down and, like, create the perfect person. They don't exist. It's not out there.
Wasn't that the point of Rocky Horror Picture Show? Like, Rocky was supposed to be the perfect human being?
Yeah.
When he fought Mr. T?
Oh, boy.
You should have known. You should have known better. Yeah. You asked for this.
As someone who's dressed as a skeleton, I think everyone should be dead. I mean, it's as simple as that. Also, I don't think you should edit the human gene pool. I do kind of agree with that. Other than you should make everyone's dicks bigger.
Yeah.
Do it for your baby. Make sure that baby's born with a wild hog, man.
What about small dick culture?
I don't want to erase it either. I mean, that is some people's kinks. So, you know what? That's what I've just been shown there in my ways. Just let babies come out all fucked up like they should.
Yeah. Because I do think that there's a cohesiveness.
That's a good punishment.
There's a cohesiveness to everybody being fucked up,
Yeah, that's what brings us together.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Or we,
I'm saying you don't have to be crazy to work here.
But it helps.
Amen.
Amen, brother.
I'll do that time.
We can do one more.
Yeah, we could do one. Okay. We could do one. We could get the gang back together.
Real quick. So is that the punishment? Let babies come out all fucked up?
Just let babies come up all fucked up.
Can't wait for someone to clip that and just fucking...
I don't care.
I mean, if you...
let babies come out all fucked up.
Yeah.
That's like one of the least offensive things we've said this episode.
True.
Yeah. It's... I don't know. I have to go further down the path, but if you're born with 3 toes, it's pretty cool.
It's something. It's something
that's
about
a party.
you.
That's a party conversation right there. So
I mean, who else goes through their life and they just like you talk to people and you're just like, what did you do this week? And they're like, oh, I watched The Office on Netflix. And you're like, I want to fucking hang myself. And then like Bob's over there, like over in the corner, and you're like, hey Bob, what's up with you? And he's like, I got 3 toes. And you're like, Bob is like way more interesting than anybody else that I know.
My uncle has 2 of his fingers that have been cut off, and it's still the most entertaining thing in the world to me.
Yeah. Does he do like where'd my hand go?
He did that all the time as a kid, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And now as a 33-year-old adult, I still love it.
Speaking of loving things, Dennis Quaid, age 65, engaged to a 26-year-old.
Wow.
Are you doing the half your age plus 7 math in your head? Is that?
I was just remarking it. That's quite a gap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what is this, a fucking clothes store? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that would be 52 plus 8.
I'm more of a Kohl's guy.
Nice.
I don't know about you. Grant, what do you like?
What?
What kind of clothing store do you like to shop at?
Just any of them.
I'm more of a Uniqlo guy.
Uniqlo fucking rocks.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's good quality. I'm wearing.
They got anime shirts and shit there.
Fucking One Piece. Fucking Dragon Ball Z.
So Dennis Quaid,
show.
married to a young lady.
Yeah. Well, not yet. We'll see what happens.
Engaged,
with these lovebirds. I think the real thing I want to talk about, I don't even want to get into the age debate, all that. It is stupid and fucked up. The picture they chose of Dennis Quaid with him, he looks so weird.
He looks like a hot dog.
He looks like a big old hot dog.
Swig in the chat says he shops at Hot Topic. Big surprise.
Hot Topic's got some stuff, man. Yeah, you could get an Invader Zim t-shirt. You can fucking get a Spike
Is that
collar.
all that's at Hot Topic anymore?
I'm
just
pretty
Invader
sure.
Zim t-shirt.
Yeah.
No, that's what it used to be. Now it's... I don't even want to know.
It's Rick and Morty. just get it out there. So her name's Laura Savoy?
Sure.
Savoy? Yeah, it's like, I don't care about the rich. They should all be dead. Once again, that's my answer. Everyone should be dead.
Let them... Yeah. Let them come out all fucked up.
Yeah, let their babies come out all fucked up.
Because they will.
Yeah.
Because of the age gap.
I hate that we have to have opinions about it, because it's like, yeah, of course it's weird.
I don't have a single fucking opinion on anything we talk about on this show.
That's pretty... Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
At least that's a character I play.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's...
You're not a doctor, but you play one in real life.
Just what do you talk about when you're married to someone that's 65? That's like... That'd be like a millennial getting married to a boomer, which is the best wacky sitcom I ever just realized we should write right away.
That's brilliant. We should script something out.
Woke up in the morning, my wife's making avocado toast.
Yeah.
So
Back in my day, we just beat our kids.
So, honey, what do you do for fun? You floss dance? Is that what you do? Do you vape?
Help me get
you
this.
want to eat my ass?
Help me get this app working on my phone. I got to go post the N-word on Twitter.
I gotta go abuse dogs in that movie that I'm in.
Oh man, what movie's that?
The whatever movie he was in with A Dog's Purpose.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Or like they were abusing the dog or whatever.
Oh,
and he's
man.
like, I wasn't abusing it.
Whatever you say, man.
I was using it. Yeah, it's just, yeah, that's my, I'm just gonna get to my punishment right away. You have to make it into a sitcom. It plays right after Two Broke Girls, and right after that, Mike and Molly plays.
What would the name be?
And they get one of those big ads on the CTA bus.
Yeah.
What would the name be? And you cannot name it Boomer versus Zoomer. That doesn't count. That's off the
I know
table.
it'd be named Quaid 3 Arena.
Yeah. And let it be done.
Thank you. Oh man, that's a good show.
Let's move right along to Key to the City. You know, this is, of course, we talk about a lot of filth on this show. Isn't that right, guys?
Yeah, man.
That's so true that I don't even know how true
Talk
it
about
is.
some big old turds.
But we like to end on a positive note with a key to the city. We give a key out to Neo Chicago for a good deed. You know, a good deed doesn't go unnoticed, in my opinion. So my key to the city this week, there apparently Mike Huckabee has a talk show.
What?
He's had a couple.
It's like a late night comedy talk show.
Oh, God damn it. He
And
used to
it's-
have like a Fox News show or something.
It's so bad, but
Is it called Chuckabees?
I actually don't know what it's called, but
Is it I Heart Huckabees?
one of my favorite Twitch accounts, the Go Off Kings, they do a stream of it called Huck Watch, and they stream it and they pause it and like they deconstruct every joke, and it is so mean and it is so fucking
That sounds
funny.
amazing.
I laughed so hard.
Shout out to one of my favorite podcasts of all time. On Hollywood Handbook, they once took an older George Carlin bit when he was doing that older stand-up, and they pretended it was the comedians on the show bit, and they broke down every joke they made each to the second. And it was a lot of jokes making fun of people being on their phones. So I want to watch this stream now.
It's highly recommended.
And I got a shout out to one of my favorite Twitter accounts, Mike Huckabee. You want to talk about
That's
a
funny.
fucking disconnected fucking boomer?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what the show is. Like, it's it is real funny, man. But Brandon, was there anything that you'd like to?
Yeah, my key of the city goes to Dorohedoro, as illustrated by the great manga artist Q Hayashida. They're making it into an anime. It's cel shaded. Get over it, internet baby.
When does that come out?
It's coming out January 19th, I believe. So I want to say.
Yeah, but like, I know you said that you didn't think the newest Berserk was bad, but I think it looks horrible.
You gotta give it a chance, man.
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be fine. People are worried. If you don't like it, you still got one of the best mangas ever made. Go read it.
True, but you like to have the, the definitive.
Yeah, I get it. The animated experience should match the manga, of course, but like, it's such a cool world setting. I love the fact that the main character has a lizard head and he's trying to solve what sorcerer put it on him. It's
like
smoke.
George Bush.
It's exactly like George Bush.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's helped by his friend Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, you're not far off. But yeah, it does look cool. I'll be watching it.
Yeah, I'm going
to give it a chance for you.
And Q Hayashida just started a new manga that looks really good called Dark Dye, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be fucking good. Simple as that, man.
Check it out.
She's really good. Check it out. Hey, check it out. It's my new character. Little checkout guy.
I like this guy.
Hey, it's me. Check it out. He's really cool.
Awesome. My key to the city this week goes to Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
They were doing one of those...
You mean Papa Shaq?
Yeah. They were doing one of those shows where they talk about sports. You know those like sports shows where they talk about sports after the sports? There'll be
sports ball.
There'll be a sports game, and then after the sports game, they'll talk like about the sport, sort of thing. So he was on one of those shows, and they were asking him like, "Hey Shaq, so what do you think about this like LeBron James thing and the whole China
LeBron James
Hong Kong controversy?" And Shaq, he put it really well. He's like, "Well,
I'm just laughing because I saw Lakemba pop up with the chat immediately. I'm like, oh no.
And he was like,
no, do your impression. Do your little sick impression.
Freedom of speech in this country. So, and that's all he said.
That's all he said.
Yeah, he got like.
Now he's never going to be able to win at Overwatch for Blizzard. What a bummer.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, let's take that, Shaq. But it was good. It's like, hey, this is a guy that's got some public acumen. He's making some good points out here. It's good. Speaking out for the people against the power.
Yeah, man, I really wish you were wearing that Doughboy shirt again.
Oh God,
I like that it comes up.
I'm not going to wear that again because I got made fun of so mercilessly last time.
Well, I'm just keeping the traditional alive for Brianna because she deserves that.
Well,
and also because when we say Shaq, it instantly makes me think of Doughboys because he's a constant discussion on that show.
Yeah.
I don't listen to it.
Check it out.
It's good.
Check it out.
Hey, he's back again. Hey, it's good. This is a great new character,
Let
man.
that guy in my apartment.
Go now, thanks.
No, don't leave.
Oh, okay.
We have so many plugs to get to. But before we do, this week's Thought Cops word of the week is spoopy.
Spoopy?
It's a fun way to say spooky if you're dumb.
Just the way of explaining it, I think, is perfect encapsulation of it.
That's
too spoopy for me. I was about to judge it and make fun of it, but I just realized how much I do love the saying "I'm baby."
I mean, I'm not claiming to be smart. I'm just saying that's dumb.
Yeah. I'm not claiming to be smart. I'm claiming that I'm dumb, I'm young, and I am full of cum.
You better believe it, folks.
Also, can we revisit the thought about your ass being full of piss instead of your balls? Because it makes more sense.
Oh, yeah, the ass.
First off, ass, more warm. Second off, more squishy, like pee.
Yeah.
And then third off, if you get spanked hard enough on the ass, a little pee come out of your pee-pee.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was always wondering why that fucking keeps happening.
The science is there.
Yeah. So, Brandon, where can we find you online?
Follow me on Twitter at Kirkman Brandon. That's KIRKMANBRANDON. That's my
Is that your little jingle?
It's my little jingle.
And it's also the same on Instagram, right?
Yeah, it's the same on Instagram. I do art. I've been doing all of Inktober, drawing cool things. Nico's been doing a few.
Yeah. That's right.
We collabed. We collabed on Pregnant Vegeta. We had our different interpretations. She did like an Ouroboros of Pregnant Vegeta, like a Pregnant Vegeta with a Pregnant
like
Vegeta.
Like an Asher painting.
Which is really beautiful. And then I did Pregnant Vegeta who got impregnated by the Joker saying, "Why so pregnant?" Yes. Which I will be making into t-shirts, so follow me on Twitter.
I will instantly buy that t-shirt.
I will also purchase that.
You know why? Because like the Joker, it's a little sick and twisted.
Yeah, and so am I.
Yeah. Oh, dude, just like me.
It's just like me. I love that meme.
We are all clowns.
We say as we are all wearing outfits and silly makeup. When I was putting this on, the white face makeup, I was really tempted to take the paintbrush and put it on my tongue.
Oh, yeah.
Just really getting character like the Joker.
Hey, na.
The worst song choice. Anything. David Bowie, just anything in the catalog. I hate it.
How about Starman?
Starman would have been good. That would have been good.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, little guy. I'm back. Check it out.
Come on back.
Hey, here's some recommendations.
I'm just picturing a very tiny Jay Leno.
Hey, I got a little car.
He's just driving through the middle of the room in his little go-kart.
Oh, that's cute. I like this guy.
Yeah, this guy should stick around.
Yeah, if you ever want him on, just let me know.
I hope he doesn't die.
He'll be dead. I mean, that's the best thing. We'll all be dead one day.
So let's get right to the voicemails. If you can leave your own voicemail at 312-788-7361, or you can send an audio file to thoughtcopspodcast@gmail.com. Hit it!
So I got this voicemail from a weird number.
Okay.
I don't. He left 2.
Well,
we'll see it.
Swook will be cutting this out anyway. So
I was gonna use that as a lead-in. Thank you.
He's got he's got some empty airspace to cut out this episode. Sorry.
Oh no, we've had much worse. Yeah.
Bryce, you'll be proud of me. Yesterday, I took a hike 5.4 miles.
5.4 miles?
Someone called and left that message. I don't know who that was. Seemed to be very proud about his 5.4 miles, though.
And we're proud of you, too. Thanks for letting us know.
Thanks for calling.
Keep up the great work.
But he left another voicemail.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, let's see.
An update?
I guess so.
And it was a great hike because the bridge was all washed out due to a heavy rainfall. So I had to scale these 2 trees that were lying across the stream, and then the top of a bench that would get to the other piece.
Was he doing parkour?
Great. I felt like a real Crocodile Dundee.
Hey, it's me over here, fucking Crocodile Dundee. Hey, good day, mate.
I'm crossing the fucking bridge here.
World famous hiker. I think that was, I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but that sounded like stuttering John Melendez. I think he called into our show.
Wow.
You guys know from The Tonight Show, the announcer from The Tonight Show. And he was on Howard Stern, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know he was a big Thought Cops listener.
Now, how about that?
Well, enjoy your hikes, John.
Yeah, please.
Thanks for calling in.
I just
312-788-7361.
The dichotomy between this episode and Charles of the way too much energy, and this one's like, did they all do Klonopin?
Yes.
Which we did.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't had beer in a long time. I'm on number 2 over here.
Oh, damn. I'm only in 1 because I got to drive home.
That's very smart.
Thank you. Well, I was going to take 1 for the road, so.
Okay, yeah. Also smart.
Take 2.
Smart in a different sort of way.
Yeah, you can't get arrested if you're double fisting beers.
Yeah.
Sorry, officer, can't grab my license. Looks like you're on the wrong side of the law, bitch.
For a point. Have a nice night.
Those are the rules.
And then I'm like, I realize it's not a life hack. I'm just white. So
extra white tonight.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, this joke feels bad now.
Hey, Thought Cop, so you're with your honey and you're making out. When the phone rings, you answer it and voice says, what are you doing with my daughter? You tell your girl and she said, my dad is dead. Then who was phone?
Oh! Please, lightning strike.
What the hell was that?
You said leave spooky voicemail. The spooky voicemail.
That was a spooky voicemail.
My bones are chilled.
I guess that's what you could say.
They're rattling. You know the sound in Paper Mario where you jump on the dry bones and they go.
Yeah.
You know.
I got goose pimples.
Hey, bitches. You know what's really fucking annoying?
What?
The thing that gamers in America do is complain about turn-based combat. Especially, it made me think about,
somebody got a little
how
town hero, I get it.
Games gonna be turn-based and all the fucking smooth-brained action RPG retards are like, this is gonna be so boring.
Somebody saw my set and slide into your DMs,
Well,
I
Final
think.
Fantasy
Nice.
fucking sucks now, and it's because it's not turn-based. Well, okay, it kind of sucked a little before it did that, but it especially sucks now.
Steal my fucking jokes
You'd
stuff
rather
like
play,
this?
fucking Final Fantasy 15.
Guess we gotta change Nico's name to
or
Carlos
fucking
Mencina.
worse, Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts,
Ooh,
any of them,
I'm
'cause
so
they're all
old.
terrible garbage over some Kino, Dragon Quest, or Chrono Trigger. Get the fuck out of here.
Don't you
Big,
fucking dare
disgusting
besmirch
American
Chrono
guy
Trigger on
who
any
is bad.
podcast.
She's saying it's good.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
No,
I
she's
zoned out for a second.
in favor of
Thank God.
turn-based.
Whew. I was about to say, I'm going to have to ruin that friendship then.
This was a heated discussion in our Discord.
Yeah.
Which you can find at, I don't know, whenever we post a link to it on Twitter.
Good. I also want to make a correction.
Just Google Thought Cops Discord. You'll find it.
Yeah.
To Zwick when he's editing this, I didn't mean a lightning sound effect. He needs to play the entirety of Nomi Klaus's lightning strikes each time.
It's going to be a long episode, but it's going to be worth it.
That would actually be the funniest shit.
He should at least put a little bit of it. A little royalty-free.
I won't tell him what to do. On Podzooky, I started a new bit where I keep saying my social security code number over and over again during the episode, and it has led to each episode being 3 hours of editing. Because if I forget one, then my social security code is on the internet. I'm so stupid.
It's already on the internet. You've seen this Zuckerberg guy?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Zombieland.
Hey, guys. I'm back. For better or for worse. So I got a 2 minutes of hate for you.
Yeah.
So now that I've finally been able to start university, naturally I've been spending a lot of time around other students. And this wouldn't be a bad thing except for those idiots that can't seem to stop talking about the university stuff all the time. Look, I don't mind if you want to do that while we're on campus and walking between buildings, between classes. That's fine. I get that. I do it too. But if we're at a party and all you talk about how early your classes are, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Because there's nothing more boring. I don't know why, but for some reason, especially chicks do this. And when I'm trying to talk to one, and see if I like her enough to take her home with me. All of this uni talk bores me to fucking death and I lose all interest. Come on, bitch, I'm trying to fuck you. Just shut the fuck up.
I mean, transparency in life is important.
Yeah, it's like I personally am very sick of unicycle talk.
And also it's pronounced uni.
Yeah. His like sheer analytical German mind just can't comprehend. He's like, I get it. I had to walk between buildings too. I understand.
I like he has that dryness, but it's still the most bro mindset, but it still comes off as like a scientist saying it.
Yeah.
You guys need to get him on the podcast somehow. His voicemails are so beautiful. Once again, I think like Brianna, when she was on last time, when she heard it, she just got to experience that pure magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a moment.
Yeah. We got a lot of spooky ones, don't we?
How many more we got left?
Here's another one.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
Food court.
I thought you were saying food court for a second.
Thought court.
What is wrong?
It's me.
I think he doesn't know how to do the accent.
What accent is he
I
doing?
hope you're having a very spooky,
Australian Transylvanian.
Spooky Halloween. Make sure you're being good, boys and girls, because I know who's been naughty and who's been nice.
That's not the right holiday. But he does sound like Santa Claus. An Australian guy doing a Transylvanian accent sounds like Santa Claus.
Have a
Happy New Year.
Happy spooky Halloween.
Oh my God.
There's still a minute left. This is like a baby laughing at itself.
Jesus Christ.
These are some good fucking voicemails.
Oh my God.
Guys, I take back everything I said about gene editing. We need to do it as soon as possible. Whatever this strain is, we gotta get it out.
Oh my God.
He's got the same problem that Joker has.
Oh my God.
Help me. All right.
Oh my God. I like how he turned it almost to like a Winnie the Pooh end of like, oh bother.
Okay.
Hey, happy Halloween, you too,
Happy
buddy.
Halloween.
Thank you.
It was so confusing.
That was like a full minute and a half of
We asked for spooky. That was fucking terrifying.
Ooh, man, I don't even need to see the movie The Joker now in theaters anymore.
You don't.
That's it.
Yeah. You know what? I think we learned a little bit about ourselves tonight.
Yeah.
I think we did.
Yeah.
Once again, I come out in full support of eugenics. I gotta stop doing that bit. It's gonna get sound clipped eventually.
You know what?
Better get in front of it.
Well, everybody, thanks for listening. You can support the show at patreon.com/thoughtcops if you'd like to. Brandon, thanks again for coming on the show.
Thanks, guys.
Always a blast to have you.
This is a real good one. Those voicemails then really brought it back, man.
Yeah, leave a voicemail. Fuck it, man. We need some. We love getting new blood in the show, so leave a voicemail. 312-788.
Especially Kevin, who's got it all over his face.
312-788-7361 or thoughtcopspodcast@gmail.com. Just attach an audio file. Record it in your basement when you're making a bomb in Germany.
Like, we'd be disappointed if he didn't at this point.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be off-brand.
It would be way off-brand. So, everybody, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening.
Keep it crispy.
Boo.